Okay, if you've landed on this page, chances are you want to make some improvements, okay? So I'm Russ Meadows, if you've not met me, and I'm going to talk you through exactly what the Back to Standard programme is, okay? 6-week programme, who it's for, why I created BTS, why most men are stuck, and then what we're going to do for the 6 weeks. If you stick around to the end, I am going to hit you with an invitation. Okay, so to begin, who is this programme for? This programme is for blokes in the 30s, 40s and 50s who have let themselves drift, okay? And what we mean by drift is they've probably been prioritising other areas in their life and not focusing on the self, and that's led to them gaining weight. That's led to inconsistent training. That's led to them then, as a consequence of having low energy, not feeling good. The chippy tits, t-shirts tight round the midsection, the love handles, not feeling comfortable taking your top off, avoiding certain circumstances, not wearing certain clothes. And that isn't where we want to be as men, and I know that because I've been there myself. And that's who this programme is for. And most of all, it's for men that are ready now and want to do something about that situation. It's gone on long enough and you've had enough. So the reason I created BTS is because I know myself as a bloke, as a dad, as a husband, as a business owner, someone with other priorities in life other than just training myself, like training isn't my only identity. I know that when you focus on those other areas and they take priority, it's quite easy to lose track of yourself. When you lose track of focusing on yourself, the weight creeps up, the energy decreases, training's inconsistent, we've not got the energy, the time, the focus to train. We keep saying to ourselves, I'll fucking start Monday, because it's not like we don't want to start, we do want to start. We don't feel good in our t-shirts. We know that we've got something that we want to create a solution to. We're not happy where we are, and we keep saying, I'll start Monday. We're forever researching what the latest influencers doing and different training routines and getting ourselves frustrated because we're not there yet and we're not starting yet. Well, this is your fucking opportunity. Okay, this programme is not an ongoing thing. It's got a start date, it's got an end date, and it's only available for a certain amount of men. So the reason most men are stuck, okay, let me know if any of this resonates with you, have a think if it resonates, is that we don't need, or you don't need another diet, another training plan. You're fucking drowning in information, okay? You've got AI, you've got different apps, you've got social media, you've got these fucking influencers, these young lads full of gear all the time in the world to train, fucking pumping their routines, their methods, filming what they eat in a fucking day, okay? You're drowning in all that information. You've got fucking John in the office going on about the latest fucking peptides he's taking and what that's doing for him. And you're constantly thinking, I'm not happy where I am. I'll download a fucking training program off AI. I'll get that app. I'll buy that really cheap program over there. I'll listen to what he's doing. That influencer's doing this. And the problem isn't one of not knowing what to do. The problem is very much one of having too much information and too much opportunity. And the problem actually, as a consequence of that, is you putting that together and following it consistently. Following a training routine consistently. Following a nutrition protocol consistently. Being in consistent habits to see the outcome that you want. To go from these clothes not fitting right, the chippy tits, the small arms, the tight t-shirts here, not getting your pants up over your ass, not taking your t-shirt off, taking your kids swimming or in front of your missus or whatever other situation on holiday. You're dreading them things, and that's why most people are stuck. It is not a simple, here's a fucking PDF training program, fuck off and do it. That is not the case. So what we're going to be doing for this 6 weeks, 6-week program for 20 men, okay? So I've used my 30 years industry experience. Now, after my sports science degree, I've worked 25 years as a professional personal trainer. So you can see why I get a bit pissed off with these fucking Instagrammers who've been in the game 2 minutes, all right, spouting off all of this latest routines, okay? I've used all that knowledge over those years, and I've run tons and tons of these types of programs, these start-finish programs, and I've put together a structured 6-week program that's specifically for guys like you, guys like me. We're going to focus on the 3 key pillars that I always focus on when I'm working with clients and when I'm putting systems together, okay? Number 1, effective nutrition, all right? We don't want to be eating chicken and broccoli out of a Tupperware every single fucking meal for 6 weeks. Yes, you will lose fat doing that, but it's boring as shit and you'll put the weight back on when you finish. So we need effective nutrition that works, but we don't have to give up every single thing that we like eating and drinking, and that's not necessary. Okay, so it's a specific nutrition plan for you, but one that doesn't see you eating chicken and broccoli for every single meal and sees you still enjoying some of the stuff that you like. Number 2, structured strength and conditioning training sessions. In this program, there's an at-home version with minimal kit and there's a gym version. Each one's going to give you three 60-minute sessions is what I need from you a week, whether it's at home or in the gym. There's bonus sessions, there's extra arm sessions, there's extra engine sessions. If you want to focus on a bit more, get your arms a bit bigger, getting a bit more fitter, there's extras. But the core spine of the program is 3 sessions a week and it's non-negotiable, guys. The last pillar is your mindset, your habit development, right? Your body will not go where your fucking head won't let it. That's got to go, all right? The head has got to go to the right place before the body will follow. Okay, so we need to have mindset mastery. We need to have discipline. We need to have structures. We need to have control of what we're doing, and that's going to form a big part of this program. And that's all structured and housed, but also the other element that you get in, the other 2 elements is, one is accountability, okay, because I'll call you out if you're not doing it. But also, number 2 is the accountability from being in a brotherhood of like-minded men. This is an online program. You're going to be in a group with other men that are all starting at the same place and finishing at the same time as you. Okay, that creates a certain bond you can't get in many other environments. Your invitation, okay? We start September the 5th, all right? 20 spaces. I've not even put it out there yet, but because people have been messaging me, 2 have gone out of them 20 before this video's even gone live. So you need to click below, secure your place, and then I will be in touch with the next steps. And I will look forward to working with you shortly.